This chart is right now doing something that could change everything. This is truly the moment of truth. But what about this? Sit down, grab your grandma, and look her deep in the eyes, because we are about to do something extreme. Unbelievable. This is truly remarkable, as the markets are on the verge of potentially one of the biggest moves since the beginning of mankind. And there are a million different things that are showing up right now, and all it takes is one little domino to fall, and it does truly change everything. What is Bitcoin doing right now? At this very second, it is holding this structure. Now, this could change at any moment, but as of the last 24 hours, we actually have a daily candle below this 21-day moving average. And this is very big. Okay, it's not just Bitcoin though. There's something even bigger, and that's this. The DXY is making a move above this range, which we've been following for weeks and weeks and weeks. And it has set a higher high here, breaching the August 5th high. It has not at this very second breached the 27th of July high, which by the time you're watching this video, perhaps it has. The big question that I think we will see over the next few days is this going to be just this relief bounce here, you know, after going straight up for an entire year? Is this just a relief bounce after truly topping out, you know, or also could we even set a double top type pattern and continue this free fall? So far, in my opinion, there are a lot more bearish possibilities for the DXY that can come out of this bounce than there are bullish possibilities. Of course, it could always be a bullish possibility. However, it is still way too early to tell. And here's the thing. As soon as this runs out of momentum, if it does, this bad boy will drop way faster than it pumped. Just like we saw here back at the beginning of July, or about middle of July, when it has topped out, or when it had topped out a little bit under 110. So this is big, and this will dictate and have a lot of influence on these markets. However, as well, the SPX, as we all know, has gotten its first rejection off of the 200-day moving average. And there's roughly about a day and a half as I'm recording left of trading before the weekend for the SPX. And if it does manage to break above this for the first time in literal months, then this, again, would be a very bullish sign for Bitcoin. And now, the reason this is decision time is obviously because if the DXY does face a rejection over the next week or two, and the SPX climbs above this 200-day moving average over the next week or two, this becomes a very, very, very bullish scenario for Bitcoin. Now, neither of those things have happened just yet. However, nothing has happened to the dumpy side either. So right now we are basically just in the no-no zone, kind of just completely neutral, waiting for one of these things to happen. One thing we do know is that, well, two things we know is that the DXY has been very strong for well over a year, and the SPX has been getting dumped on. It's very correlated to Bitcoin, but the DXY has been... The SPX has been on a nice run for multiple months now. Again, the 200 DMA, if we look, where's Bitcoin to see if Bitcoin's near the 200 DMA? Well, we can take a look here. We can pull out the 200 DMA, and Bitcoin is, it's nowhere to be seen, right? Oh, where is it? Oh, it's all the way up here at $32,000, basically $33,000 for Bitcoin. So the SPX is having a nicer recovery than Bitcoin, obviously. Again, we have to zoom out quite a bit to see where Bitcoin's 200-day moving average is. And as well, take advantage of over $16,000 in trading bonuses below using the link in the description or pinned comments. Specifically for US traders, BITGET below, an additional 15% off trading fees limited time just by signing up with that link. So clearly right now, Bitcoin has gotten dumped on much more than the SPX. But how does Bitcoin look? Well, I'm sure you've seen everyone charting this pattern here as basically a rising, kind of like a rising wedge type pattern, usually, which typically does break down. And we are seeing the beginning signs of something like that. However, we have not gotten any confirmation of that yet. We have not even broken the trend line there. Again, one of the really big things though that has happened is just that Bitcoin has gotten rejected quite a bit off of the $25,000 level, and it was unable to break above 25,000 and stay there for any significant amount of time. So that in the short term is not good for Bitcoin. And as we've been discussing for weeks and weeks, over the next few days, and specifically the next few weeks, if we see downside for Bitcoin, that is not bearish in the long term, especially in the context of us getting a relief rally. So that's really important here. And as well, something we need to watch, because Ethereum has led this entire run out of the trenches, is Ethereum still has not even come down to its 21-day moving average at about 1780 at this second. So we still have a lot of wiggle room. And as I've been saying over the last week, I still think we could dump some more before we get this pump, before we get a continued relief rally. Okay, and I've also made it very clear, I do not think we're entering a new bull market. I've never said that. I do think that it's very likely over the next few weeks and months, we could hit mid 30,000s, you know, 35, 36, 37,000 per Bitcoin in this relief rally. Before then, you know, potentially coming back down and testing lower levels. So basically, as I've been saying, a really nice opportunity for a potential long-term macro swing trade, multi-month, multi-week swing trade. However, I don't think we're going to be getting up to about 69,000 nice anytime soon. It just does not look like it's in the cards. The main thing here is holding on the 200-week moving average, which Bitcoin has been successfully doing. You know, pretty much staying above 23,000 on these weekly closes is important. Can we dip below it? Absolutely. As I said in yesterday's video, even going below 20, even 19,000 in a quick wick is in play, and more likely if we actually get a dump than not. Remember, if ultimately 20,000 or 21, 22,000, 23,000 holds on a weekly or daily chart, if that holds, that doesn't mean we won't get a quick wick significantly below that. In fact, those quick wicks happen more than they don't. So I would expect that. But as well, again, most important, we're seeing the DXY pump a lot. So we're going to see here if it runs into a roadblock about 107.4. And obviously another range is about 108. But specifically, as long as it does not break 109.2 or 109.3, then this rally is going to be short-lived. But we're in the middle of it right now, so this is where tensions are high. So you guys should always like scripture. You're gonna miss these absolutely time-sensitive alerts. Take advantage of over $16,000 in trading bonuses below, specifically using the link for BitGet for US traders. Over $8,000 in deposit bonuses, additional $20 free for signing up, and 15% off limited time trading fees as well. Without any further ado, that's it for me.